because there's some wild stories on the Patreon about Japanese chicks, and I can see why the brothers went through those stories. So I'll tell you another story, right, to just how over externalized Japan is. So I'm in a hotel, right? Okay. And in my first day in Japan, I'm holding my luggages, my backpack. I'm literally, I go up the escalator and I go to my floor. Guess what I heard, brothers? I heard a Japanese chick getting down very loudly. I'm thinking, what the hell is this? You could hear the sex sounds coming from the hotel room, and I heard that every few days. I'm like, I hear it in one room, I hear it in a different room, I hear it in a different room. I'm like, what the flip is this? What's this? What's this? Bruv, I'm like, yo, bruv. She would literally, and do you know what's funny, right? I'm hearing cheeks getting clapped. I was like, what the flip is this? And then she's just screeching. I'm not gonna do it, right? But she's screeching or making noises. I'm hearing cheeks. I'm hearing it from different hotel rooms. I've been to Germany, I've been to Panama, I've been all around the world, right? I have not even heard a single sex action in any hotel room. But in Japan, I'm hearing it in one room, in that room, in that room, and these chicks they're just getting ran through. I'm like, what the flip is this, bruv? The other day, after the next day, I go to my hotel room. I'm hearing it again. She's getting clapped. She's getting clapped. Then she's making the sex noises. Okay, I'm like, okay. This right here is getting way too freaky. Is this hotel freaky right now? I'm in. Okay, so that's one scenario, right? I go into my hotel room. I sit down, I chillax, right? I'm on my bed. I turn the TV on. I get a remote control. I'm flicking through channels. And guess what I saw available for me to watch? PORN. Out in the open. Next to action, adventure, sci-fi, I see PRN. I'm like, that can't be what I think it is. And it was what I thought it was. Never in my life, across any other country I've been to, have there been the option to watch PORN in the hotel room. In Japan, bro, not only is there the option to watch that, right? There's a whole flipping catalog. A bunch of so many videos. I'm thinking, what is this? What's this? Why does my flipping TV catalog have that kind of video? Bro. I'm like, yo. I might have to switch to. I might have to go over to Twitch in a bit. So make sure you're on Twitch as well, because if I'm going to get really deep with this stuff, right, I'm going to Twitch and kick. Literally every day, every other day. Okay, she's getting clapped. I'm hearing SX noises, and it's loud. It's not like it's very a very faint sound, right? You're hearing her voice. She's getting smashed. It's loud. I'm thinking, What's going on? What's going on? And then I go into my hotel room. I'm trying to watch, some Dragon Ball Z, taking it back to memory lane, and reminisce back in the day, you know, in the 90s, 80s, and then there's PRN, right, next to my catalog. I'm like, yo, this is some freaky country I'm in, bruv. Freaky, freaky, freaky. Like, literally, bruv. In Japan, right, SCX is in the air. It's in the air. It is a very, very, what's the word for it, right? It's a very, very, it's a country where it's super hyper actualized. Super. And to me, that's a bad thing, bro. That's a bad thing if I'm keeping a buck. That's a bad thing. And that's why, like, you get scared because, like, you don't know what kind of stuff a woman's been through in her past. You don't know what kind of, should I tell you the story? I'm going to tell you, F it. I met this Japanese guy, right? Okay. And, I'm a foreigner and he's Japanese. And some Japanese people want to meet foreigners when they practice their English. So me and him, we become friends. He shows me around some parts of Japan. And we're men. We like women. Okay. So he tells me about, and I won't tell you, right? Okay. I won't tell you what kind of industry he works in. It's not a bad industry, but he works in an industry, okay? And it's an industry where, he meets a lot of powerful people. And then he was telling me that, there was this Japanese chick, okay? And she was a friend of his, or is a friend of his, right? She gets invited to some sort of function. And then there's rich and powerful men there. I ain't gonna go too much into detail, but I think you can guess what happened there. Okay? And they paid her for it. Okay? And then I see that chick, right? And this chick, from head to toe, right? Looks innocent, long skirt, arms covered. And this guy, he's just laughing at me. He's laughing like, I think he tried to tell me that, yo, it's not this paradise a lot of foreigners think. You need to vet. And he said it's quite common in his, he said it's quite common in his industry. I won't say what industry he's talking about. I won't say it. I'm not going to say it. Okay. But he told me that, yeah, like, you don't know the past of a Japanese chick until she tells you it directly. Because again, we were hanging out. We spoke about women. I'm telling him about the problems I face in the UK with women. And I told him that UK chicks are a bunch of 304s. I said it to him, right? Obviously, I converted it to him in Japanese, what that meant, or, their version of a 304. Then he tells me all these stories about the past of Japanese chicks. A lot of Japanese chicks, right, have a past. A lot of Japanese chicks have a past, bro.